Hi, welcome to Math Test Prep, where today we're going to answer a standardized math test question using algebraic reasoning with exponents and radicals. A student wrote the equation shown, x to the y equals 7. This is an open response question with several parts. Part A, what is the value of z in the equation when x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4? Show or explain how you got your answer. So we're going to identify that x is equal to 3. So we are going to replace the base of this power with x is going to be 3. And our exponent y is going to be 4. So it's going to look like this. We have a base of 3, an exponent of 4, replacing x with our 3, y the exponent with the 4, and it's equal to z. So 3 to the 4th, this power means take the base 3 and repeatedly multiply it by itself 4 times. So 3 times 3 is 9, times another 3 times 3, 9 times 9, and then you get 81. So z is equal to 81. Part B. What is the value of x in the equation when y is equal to 3 and z is equal to 125? Show or explain how you got your answer. So we're going to identify that we have y is equal to 3, so that is our exponent to our power. So, and z is equal to 125. So we're going to replace y and z with those values, and we get x cubed equals 125. So we know that x times x times x is equal to 125, and there are two ways to think about this. So x multiplied by itself 3 times is equivalent to x cubed, or x to the 3rd. And we know that 5 times 5 times 5 is 125, so therefore x must be 5. Another way to look at this and solve it is to understand that to undo x cubed, we could find the cube root. So the inverse of cubing something is to find the cube root. And the cube root of 125 is 5, because again, 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. Part C. The student rewrote the equation as shown. The y root of z is equal to x. And we want to know is the value of x a rational number when y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 2. And explain your reasoning. So first, I'm going to note that y is 2, which makes this the square root when that index is 2, and z is also going to be equal to 2. So let's rewrite that. So that is the index of 2, which makes that a square root. So remember, square root has an invisible 2 there. So we're going to say that the square root of 2 is a non-perfect square. There is no number when multiplied by itself that will equal 2. No whole number or no integer. So, no, the value of x is not a rational number because the square root of a non-perfect square is irrational. So again, all non-perfect squares and non-perfect cubes are irrational numbers. Part D. Write an integer value of y and an integer value of z that make the equation true when x is equal to 8. Show or explain how you got your answers. So we are going to identify that we need an integer, which is a whole number or its opposite, so negative and positive whole number values, and we're going to replace x with 8. So now we have the y root of z equal to 8. So we have two options that we could place here. There's more than probably two, but I'll show you two. We could replace y with 2, making this the square root of 64. So if I put the square root of 64, 8 times 8 is 64. So if y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 64, then this would be true for x being 8. I could also replace the y here with 3, making it a cube root. And 8 times 8 times 8, so 3 8s repeatedly multiplied, is 512. So therefore, the cube root of 512 is 8. So I could also say that y was equal to 3 and z was equal to 512. Both of these are fair answers. One is not more correct than the other.